2 steps forward, a strafe to the left, and then a bended knee. Click. Image processing. Not much time is left for the man, strolling through the glory of France in all of its beauty. For one last day, he hastily feels the milieu of his dreams, desperately garnering every moment and object he can on his camera. He takes a picture of every fountain, every plaza, every beautiful bird and building, no longer for the sake of appreciating beauty, but because the opportunity existed. He experiences France for one last day, for he departs tomorrow dawn, a flight back home. One last day. The Russian heat of his morning itinerary has dug a pit in his stomach. Despite so, he succumbs not to hunger, wishing not to tarnish the solemnity of the day by eating mere fast food. He deemed it unacceptable for a memory eating subpar dishes in France. The old baker nearby gives him a restaurant recommendation for his favorite dish, Salmon Rillettes. After a 5-minute walk to the area, lunch is ordered and served in a jar. Whew, worth the walk indeed. His appetite was sated. Afternoon is supposedly a time of rest for the traveler, yet he takes out his camera to inspect his photographs. To him, every second of this day counts. He scrolls through the plethora of images amounting to 1,000 or more, much like the total number of steps taken of his long week journey. Swans and cygnets waddling in the river Saône, the Eiffel Tower, Notre Dame, beads of early morning sunlight passing through his hotel windows, spreading on his unkempt bed. Anything gracious and worth appreciating he kept in his little black box. He was steadily progressing, albeit rather slowly, through his camera gallery. I took more than I expected, with a tiny chuckle. But suddenly, like the Titanic, his heart sank down into the cold deep waters. Something was not right. Although having seen 1,000 works, none has made it worth the while. Something was missing. The highlight of his tour. A grand memory, he muttered. The clock struck 2. Foreigners and locals alike tread on the dusty road, to each their own folly or sanity. For Jansen, it was to carry on with his day at the Louvre Museum. Some sense of subtle eagerness and excitement emanates from his face as he saunters down the museum hallways. He snaps at every work of art worth praise. As his eyes sweep the corridor like a wide broom, a figure has caught the eye of the gallivanting aesthete. His vision, locked on the woman stuck in time, drawing an arrow from her quiver, as if on a hunt. But what more is there to hunt when she has caught her prey? How simple, yet alluring. He stands frozen, without regard for all and every person, but him and the statue. Bewitched by a goddess made of marble, the sculpture was gold to him, or maybe even diamonds. Ironically, the lifeless subject has given him life, and he has made war to his mind, being unable to grasp the nature of her mystery. From her kept and wavy hair, to her tunic, and then to her flexed foot, he translates his newfound endearment. It was a joust between man and fleur. Diana has satiated his thirst for the arts, and he has seen enough. For one last time, on his last day, he takes his last picture. Click. Memory full.